I think we need to talk. Good morning traders, welcome back to Montreal. This is the very first video I record back here in Montreal. But let's get back to business. I'll be here for a very short period of time. In fact, I'm leaving for Dublin in just a couple of days, I think 11 days. The next place I'll be heading to is going to be Europe overall. And I'm planning kind of a big trip in that area. If you guys have any suggestion of place to go to, definitely comment below. I do want to know. Because I'm not too familiar with Europe and what's there. So if you're living there or if you have been traveling there, comment below. I do want to know for sure. And now, based on today's topic, here's something interesting. A couple of days ago, I was exchanging some emails with one of my students about Heikin Ashi Candlesticks. This is something I've a long time ago been trading with. Like, I think the very first thing I started to trade with were these Heikin Ashi Candlesticks. And I, of course, developed a bad feeling for them because I didn't succeed trading those. Now, I had this cool idea a couple of days ago of putting Heikin Ashi in my chart just to see what they look like. And they might be the answer to one of my problems right now. Which, if you guys remember, I talked about that a couple of days ago. Basically, one of the things I want to work on, it's kind of my goal for 2018, is to increase the frequency of my trade, which means taking more trades, but keeping these trades high probability. So I don't want to just trade more to take more trades, I want to trade more to increase the return. And that requires some adjustment. One of the things I thought about was that I can actually maybe the answer to that, to increasing the number of trades I take. And so that of course requires a lot of testing. It's not something I'll say like right away and it's going to be the answer. So the next couple of days are going to be spent testing that idea, see if it's right or not. And we often talk about the fact that successful trading is all about doing experiment, trying stuff out, seeing if it works. If it works, it's going to be good for me. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to just do things as usual, and that's going to be part of life. The only problem with that idea though is that I cannot, with the schedule I have, sustain that type of backtesting, because backtesting takes time, it's difficult, and with all these hours I spend editing videos every day, it's just not going to happen. It's going to be way too hard. So what I thought I would do for the next couple of days while I'm here in Canada and I have these two big monitors, which is awesome, is I'm going to be backtesting a new variation of the strategy I have. The same with the Bank Japan, the engulfing candle, but instead of being the engulfing candle, it's going to be different. It's going to be with Heikin Ashi. And I don't know exactly what the parameters of the strategy are going to be. So what I thought I would do is I would be doing a live video every single day while I do this. And live videos are much shorter for me to do. I just have to jump live, talk about what's been happening, the result, and what I've been doing. And you guys will hopefully learn from this. So that's going to be the structure for the next few days until I get back to traveling. Because we'll say, like, I've been around the city here, I've been around Montreal quite a lot. And I know what's around, you guys know what's around because I've been doing vlogs here a long time ago. So I think that's going to be the best solution. And this is kind of intense work. But I want to show you guys how that works and kind of how fast it goes. Because some people complain here on the video about backtesting, that it's something that they want to do but they don't have time. And I'm really on a short schedule now. I have a lot of other things going on. And so that's going to be kind of tough. But I want to show you that even on like 2 or 3 hours per day, you can still do this. And you can still be successful and get the result in a couple of days. Now it's going to take time and I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. But tomorrow's video is going to be exactly how I plan to do it. What I plan to backtest, the strategy I'll have, and the parameters I'll be backtesting. I'll go more in depth to the softwares I'll use, the tools I'm going to be looking at to track and everything. That's going to be tomorrow. And hopefully it's going to be a good project that you can benefit from. And hopefully it's going to be a good project you can benefit from. If you like this idea, comment below. I do want to know for sure. And now what I thought I would do for the rest of this video was, right the day after I arrived to Montreal, I've been to Mont-Laurier, which is a little bit outside the city, it's my mother's hometown. And turns out that for the past few months, my grand aunt, which is the aunt of my mother, has been struggling with cancer. Now I didn't have the chance to see her while I was traveling, of course. I didn't have the chance to see her before traveling. So we decided to go back to Mont-Laurier, which is a 3-hour drive, to see my grand aunt who was at the hospital. I did a little bit of recording. The scenery is awesome there. So take a look at this. And that's going to be the end of the vlog for this video because I have to get to work and get to the backtesting of that strategy right now. Good morning traders, welcome back to Montreal in the cold weather. It's not that bad, it's about 5 degrees I think, or a little bit less. Today's gonna be a kind of different day. I'm gonna do a video a little bit different than what I do usually. I'm going to Mont-Laurier, which is a little bit far outside the city, about 3 hours drive. I'm going to meet someone who is in the hospital, which is gonna be not the best thing ever, but still, I want to do a video to keep improving my skills and practice while I'm at home here. So let's get started right away with that journey. And there we go, like this we made it to Mont-Laurier, which was a little bit of a drive, but it's been cool, it's been great. I've been able to see some of the landscape I saw before, which is nice. And I came here many times when I was younger, which is cool to like go back and see the buildings and stuff and everything that's here. It's like -2, really cold. I feel like super cold. I'm gonna get my bag, run inside, and we're at the hospital, by the way. So that's not the best environment ever. Now out of the hospital, and that's been good. Now we're heading to my mother's aunt, which is living not far from here. That's where we're going to be staying for the evening and the night. So it's going to be interesting. And there we go, that was the video for today, guys. If you like it, please give it a like. If this sounds like a good plan about the backtesting thing I talked about, comment below, I want to know for sure. But yeah, that's going to be awesome. Subscribe if it's not done yet. There's going to be a video every single day, but they're going to be live in the next couple of days. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Ciao.